I think there's a little bit more pressure in team tennis, but it's the pressure you place on yourself. I think if you really care about your team and you really care about how the team does, there's that much more pressure on you because you don't want to let them down and disappoint them. But when you're playing out there for yourself, you know, you're the only one that suffers, and really you're the only one that can enjoy your win. So it's definitely more pressure where team tennis is involved.
You find your teammates count a lot more on you?
Yeah, I think so. I think my teammates have a lot of confidence in me, and so as a result I want to do the best I can, and if I can win 6-1 or 6-2, then I do try to win 6-1 or 6-2, whereas the tournament, sometimes you're trying new shots or you have a different serve and you can get away with winning, you know, 6-4 or 7-5, but in World Team Tennis every game counts.
What about the recent decision on Dr. Renee Richards going into the U.S. Open? How do you feel about that?
Well, I always said that I would abide by whatever the Women's Tennis Association or the court's ruling. And, you know, so I'm going to abide by it. I'm going to go along with four stills and let Renee play. But personally, they have this ruling in Australia that they do not have over here in the United States, which I think is an excellent ruling, and that is if you have played a men's tournament, you're not allowed to play a women's tournament. And so in Australia, Renee can't play. But in the United States, I don't know if they weren't smart enough to think of it, or they just thought that nothing like this would ever happen. They don't have the ruling. So therefore, Renee, you know, is justified in playing, but I would have to go along with that ruling.